In Triassic period, there were tiny dinosaurs with the percentage of only 10% among all living animals then. Then it was the world where other reptiles and mammals ruled. But it wasn't stable though. From late Triassic to Jurassic, dinosaurs likely to get evolved into huge numbers. And they became larger and so on in Jurassic to late Jurassic period. But why? Why they became so larger? Paleontologist Robert Baker suggested that all dinosaurs had a high metabolic physiology that was more similar to mammals and birds than to reptiles. He observed the teeth of dinosaurs like Hadrosaurus, like this Diplodocus in this picture, and also in ceratopsians. Here there is a ceratopsian called Triceratops, and they had complex and perfectly adapted teeth for intense and efficient chewing. That's why he added this. Complexity means these animals had a high food consumption need. Birds and mammals need to burn a lot of calories to maintain high internal temperatures. They will therefore consume greater amounts of food than reptiles that do not need, because reptiles do not need to maintain high internal temperatures. But when applying this rule to dinosaur ecosystems, Robert Baker found that there was a low ratio of predators to prey on, which demonstrated that predatory dinosaurs likely had high energy requirements. So they were more metabolically similar to birds and mammals than to reptiles. Baker also argued that dinosaurs could not have reached enormous sizes if they were cold-blooded, as traditionally thought. If we observe current ecosystems, we can see that there are almost no fully terrestrial reptiles over 20 kg. And exception can be made, like here in this picture there is a Galapagos tortoise which can be weighed over 20 kilograms, and also the Komodo dragons. This absence of large terrestrial reptiles is caused primarily by competition with mammals and birds, groups that have new representative over 20 kilograms. Conversely, mammals and birds that lived during Mesozoic were very small as a result of competitive exclusion by large dinosaurs. Baker argued that this could not have happened unless dinosaurs were warm-blooded. Body temperatures is another important aspect in understanding dinosaurian physiology. But how can we know it? Chemical studies using stable oxygen isotope have been very useful in calculating body temperatures between their presence and quantity in bones. That depends on both temperature of the environment and the body temperature of the dinosaur. Different studies performed on bones and teeth of different dinosaurs showed that the body temperature was particularly the same across different parts of the bodies of the dinosaurs. Therefore, they display homeothermy. Homeothermy is a term that relates the system of maintaining a constant body temperature. As humans, we display homeothermy, just like dinosaurs, and it helps us to maintain the internal body temperature. And our internal temperature that we know is 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. To maintain that particular temperature, we have to eat a lot. So did the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs ate a lot those days. Like this T-Rex ate a lot Like this T-Rex, the Hadrosaurus also ate a lot, and they need, as they are non-carnivorous dinosaurs, they need leafy things like trees, leaves that they live on, and there were plenty of them in that time period. That's why they grew much larger. Whales also do the same thing. Today they are the largest animal and larger than the theropod dinosaur as well as the sauropod dinosaur. Recent studies showed that the blue whales are getting larger because, due to change in ocean current, there is an increase in the number of krill in the ocean, especially in Antarctic region. That's why so more food available in the ocean, the larger the whale can grow. Dinosaurs are wonders of nature. Plenty of things is still unknown inside their bony plates. Still, we do not know if they were reptiles or not. But it has been proved that they are not the ancestor of today's reptiles, but they are the early ancestor of our birds, especially the theropod dinosaur, like here in this picture.